I'm meteorologist Stephanie Abrams alongside meteorologist Jen Carfagno.
Happy Friday, everyone. It is Friday the 13th. We've got your Friday plans, your weekend plans, and weather coming up. And we're talking about these winds. Steph, it was amazing to watch the waves yesterday.
I know.
And a really cool view of a river moving backwards.
There was finally a river moving backwards because of the wind, and kite surfers were out there enjoying it as well. PM today.
All right, so with that wind, it's a cold start for a lot of us. The wind chill is a big deal out here, and let's take a look at some of these winds that we've been dealing with. Waukegan, 66 miles per hour in Illinois.
Yeah, all the way down to Lockport, Illinois, we were in the 60s. Chicago O'Hare gusted to 51. I know that Midway gusted to 52. And the winds are going to start dying down as our low pressure is evacuating.
And it's not even just about the fact that we had these strong winds. It was such a long period of time, 24 hours worth of these kind of winds, really taking a toll. I think some of the trees, power lines, folks without power this morning.
Yeah, 11,000 people were without power due to this. Now, of course, it's also the wind chill, too. So, yes, our highs are essentially right at average, but even a 10-mile-an-hour wind is going to make this feel colder.
Yeah.
And 45 is still a little on the chilly side, even for a Midwesterner.
Yeah, and for a Southerner, for sure. I know I'm not a Southerner by birth, but I am by heart now. And you take a look at the jet stream and the jet stream winds with it. When that builds and the ridge builds and it pulls out, we will see things calm down. The winds calm down, the temperatures warm up.
It's going to warm up a lot, by the way, on the backside of this. So look at Saturday, back up into the 50s with the sunshine. Now, remember, with the sun, it's going to feel 10 degrees warmer, but this is all ahead of our next storm system that could cause some severe weather come Monday, Tuesday. But hey, enjoy it for the weekend.
Temperatures, and the sun is out all weekend long. I mean, fabulous weekend weather-wise. How did Mike Seidel put it yesterday? Special.
Is that what he said?
Yes, it's going to be very special weather forecast for you.
Very nice. All right, we want to go over now to Anaridis Rodriguez.
Yeah, let's stay in the Great Lakes and talk about what people are facing there today, braving for more winds this morning as crews clean up down trees and restore power. Florida, you know you're from there, but more importantly, I want to know if that money is real. Let's talk about your travel and head up to Boston. We say good morning.
There's nothing on the radar right now. The rain, not an issue. The wind is starting to calm down, and it'll be a little breezy today, and certainly it'll feel cooler than it's been, but otherwise, no major issues for us out here travel-wise here, at least due to the weather. Traffic, that's another story, but yeah, it's Friday, Boston. Enjoy it. If you're doing any traveling today out of Boston, going up here, maybe to northern New York, up towards the Adirondacks, we are going to see some showers and still some windier conditions up in that neck of the woods.
All right, thanks, Jen. Steph, back to you.
All right, originating from deep in the Pacific, I should say some of the moisture associated with it is originating deep in the Pacific. So look at this map. I know it's a little bit hard to figure out where we are here. This is Tokyo. This is the middle of the Pacific. And what we're going to do is we're going to follow this moisture, which is the pink. As we put this into motion, you're going to see that pink streaming all the way into Seattle right now.
You look at this connection, this moisture connection coming into the Northwest, and it is going to be a big deal when it comes to the rain and the snow there. All right, we chipped ahead. We
Something happened. I think we might have switched computers, or we have to restart. We're going to wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Welcome to live TV. Anyhow, we have this stream of moisture coming in, and it's going to combine with this low pressure to cause feet of snow and then severe weather into the plains.
All right, so this energy dives down, and so this map shows us where the mid-level spin is, and these mid-level spins is what sort of helps create the rain and the snow. It's the energy out there. So watch this dive on down into the Northwest.
This essentially is equivalent to like a 4-year-old kid that was just on candy. That's what we're seeing here in the West, because we're going to see a foot of rain.
Night kind of on candy.
Exactly, a foot of rain, feet of snow, and then this is where it cuts off and brings severe weather as we head into our Monday and Tuesday time frame.
I mean, the models differ a little bit, but they're both similar in the fact that they do cut off an area of low pressure now, so that's a trend that we're seeing more consistency in. So we're more confident in this forecast. Take a look, though. You know, in the near term, we're always more confident than in the 5-6 day range. 8 to 12 inches of rain in the Northwest.
That's going to cause significant problems here for the Northwest. I know they're known for being rainy per se, but that is an exorbitant amount.
Now, a lot of that rain is going to fall, you know, sort of in the Olympics and the upslope of the Olympics. We talk snow, though. We are talking 2 feet plus. You get down to the Cascades of Oregon, it'll be 18 to 24 inches. But Mount Rainier,
yeah, I was like, 2 feet ain't nothing relative to Mount Rainier.
Is going to be significant.
11 to 15 feet of snow. Feet, not inches.
All right, so when you add up, though, all the inches, we're talking about 108 inches of snow plus, which is like what Boston got last year, the whole season. Remember what a big deal that was? Can you imagine getting it?
In a matter of 3 days,
no less. So yeah, take a look at this forecast. Here's your forecast, 40 inches of snow for today at the top.
Deal.
Now, of course, that's at 14,000 feet, but nonetheless, still a fun fact to consider. All right, so let's track this out. Big storm or jet stream digging in across the country as we get into next week, and what that means for the plains is another round of severe weather risk.
Yeah, so what you want to pay attention to here is is you have that surface low coming up, and then your upper level winds are going to be crossing it. And when it does that, that causes spin in the atmosphere. That's shear, and that's why we could see some of that severe weather, one of the reasons.
All right, so we're going to be watching several days of this, a lot of moisture returning, and starting today, we're going to be, starting this weekend, I should say, we'll see that moisture coming back with rain starting Sunday, and then by Monday, severe weather risk comes back. There is a tornado risk, Texas on Monday. We expanded out a bit by Tuesday, all the way up into portions of Missouri.
I don't know, Reynolds, I think it's wild that all of this, or at least a portion of this, is